Healers attract people who need to be healed. Healers attract everybody. But one of the lessons that I had to learn, one of the hardest lessons I've had to learn, was to not be a martyr. When it comes to your personal relationships, if somebody has not done a certain level of inner work and healing work that you have done, they are simply not supposed to have a certain role in your life. This is for my women and my men who are always wanting to help somebody because you love them. This is for my women and my men who are wanting to, I don't want to say save, but helping other people to save themselves. One of the hardest lessons I had to learn and realize is that because in my family of origin, I was the older sister, right? And in some ways, I may have had to take on a parental role in sometimes in the lives of my siblings, which meant that I was the one who was more qualified in a lot of different ways. Certain people may not have been able to hold the level of space for me that I was able to hold for them. The thing that we have to understand is that we tend to unconsciously attract dynamics that mirrors our family unit, the position that we played in those units. So I had to learn that on an unconscious level, there was a part of me that was used to attracting people into my life, no matter how they may have portrayed themselves in the real world, where I was mentally or emotionally stronger or more capable than them in certain ways, which led me to being someone who, in order for them to have the same vibration as me, for me needing them to grow and heal in certain ways so that they can hold the space for me that I needed. Does that make sense? I had to learn that some people are meant to be, how can I say this kindly? I had to learn that there needs to be a certain level of evolution within a person for them to have a personal relationship with me. Or I will be unconsciously reliving out dynamics that I've had with my family. Now, what I want you to take from this video is not me telling you my business, honey, because, okay, fine. Yeah, I'm telling you a little something about a part of my journey of evolution, right? Because the thing about me is that I am not only a therapist and a spiritual healer, but I'm also a person. I've also been to therapy myself. I've also done my own shadow work. I've also had my journey of love, my journey of friendship, my journey of life. So I'm speaking to you not only from extreme education and extreme experience of helping thousands and thousands of clients over my career path, but also personal experience. So what I want to say to the people who might be able to relate to me, the people who may have had to parentify either your parents or your siblings or, whatever may have you, healers, I want to encourage you to hold the frequency of, if this person has not done therapy, if this person does not journal, if they don't meditate, if they don't work on their mental health, if they don't have certain things, then they are not a vibrational match to have this type of relationship with me. Whether it's a friend, a partner, a lover, anything. It's okay to have that boundary. And it's nothing wrong with that. It is okay to have high standards when it comes to mental and emotional health, because here's the thing. We talk about having high standards as women, as men, blah, 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 blah. There has never been a day in my life where, the standards has been not getting treated, extremely well and demure, when it comes to my relationships. You already know, honey. You see all this fabulousness is definitely going to get, what she likes. But when it comes to mental and emotional health, it is okay to have high standards for the level of mental and emotional health for your friends, for your man, for your woman, whatever may have you. Because just because you have to be in the parentified role in your family, and just because you're a healer, doesn't mean you need to be doing this in your personal relationships. When do you get to have a break? When do you get to just be a human? When do you get to be taken care of, be held? Make sure that if you are a healer, you are holding a standard for having people in your life who can hold the same level of space, or at least close, for you that you do for the world. Have high standards when it comes to that. Elevate out of your family patterns. I had to do it. Okay, so this is me. Listen, one thing I'm going to share with y'all is when it comes to my content, when it comes to shadow work, you already know I'm going to always guide you through the depths of your darkness, to the depths of your shadows, to the depths of your patterns. You always know to expect that. It's always going to give high level healer here. But something I'm going to do going forward is I'm going to be more vulnerable with you. I'm going to let you in a little bit. Why? Because I'm a beautiful woman. And a lot of my stories have a lot of wisdom. And I would like to share it to help you. I don't know how long I'm going to be on this earth. I might be here another 70 years, another 60 years. I don't know. But at least I want to leave behind something that can help another person, so that you know that even somebody as fabulous as me have to overcome some stuff, honey. But anyway, thanks for watching.